And here we go. Crucial throw at the bull. 25 from Lloyd.
Outside.
Well, Lloyd's got the throw. Could be the all-important throw.
To throw first. Game on.
Hold your throw. Break your opponent. Hold your throw. 3-0 up. That's the perfect start for Lloyd. A perfect dart. Could be a perfect 180.
140.
Well, he's settled for that. Colin Lloyd's last PDC final. The Antwerp Trophy last April. He lost to Terry Jenkins in the final 3-1.
96. 85.
Yeah, when it's your throw, make sure you hit a treble with every 3 darts, even if it's a scruffy one, although the scruffy ones are going to cost you. But you've got to keep the pressure on. Keep the consistency. That's what the game's all about. Colin Lloyd, best performance for a long, long time. Should go on from here and perhaps have a really good year.
100.
Well, Andy Hamilton won 2 PDC titles last year, apart from Gibraltar. Also won the UK Open Midlands Regional. He beat James Wade in the final. Of course,
140.
Last year's tournament was played over sets. This time we're on legs.
Yeah, we're at the crucial
60.
what I call the setup score. Colin didn't do it. Now Andy Hamilton, 140 would really put the pressure on. That's a low dart. Will he switch or will he stay up there? No, he's switching.
134.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
116.
This is where Andy Hamilton's been good. Put the pressure on. Now Colin, he needs a treble 20 now for double 18. He wants double 18 to take the first leg.
80. And
now then,
requires 38.
will he go straight for the double 19? Let's have a look. Looks like it.
Yep. May have been a mistake just inside that. Well, I can't see that he can get it with that 3rd dart. He can't see
No
it.
score. Colin, you require 36.
Well, we have 3 chances there.
Game shot.
Just about to say, you can't see Lloyd missing from there. And I just wonder that the way that Hamilton's been finishing, especially in the top half of the board, whether the gamble might have been worth just splitting that.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, because he does like double 16, double 8. You know, 6 to leave one of them would have been a better option. But sometimes when you stand there, you know, when you're confident, you think you can hit anything on the dartboard. That's why he went straight for it.
37.
That's a scrappy 3 darts from Colin Lloyd.
It's been a really good performance, a battling performance, you have to say, from Andy Hamilton, because some people may or may not know Hamilton is a diabetic, and he needs 4 shots of insulin every day. He you know, has to inject himself, and he was due one at 6 o'clock, which is, you know, nearly 2.5 hours ago. But he can only have an injection after food, so he's missed one of his insulin shots, and it didn't affect him certainly in the semi-final. Rampant 7-1 over Lewis. I wonder whether it may have an effect here.
Yeah, it's possible. Dart players don't tend to eat too much. They get very nervous. The stomach won't let the food in. Once I started playing, never used to eat hardly at all until I finished. But we've got 2 of the solidest players in the game. They really know how to hit the treble 20, as Hamilton has proven here.
140.
Now, he had 3 darts to break Lloyd's throw in the first leg, but it was against the throat, so he's no worse off as long as he holds his own throw.
60. And you require 137.
137. Be looking at treble 20. He's hit that. Treble 19 for double 10. No, he's gone. He wants double 16. What a good shot out this would be. And he's hit it.
The second leg.
Well, quite terrific there from Hamilton. 137. And, well, in the semi-final against Lewis, he took out 139 and brilliantly 150. And
140.
starting off here where he left off in the semi-final, as far as those big checkouts are concerned. Good ton 40 from Lloyd.
Do you think the pressure, Stuart, who would you put your money on? Do you think the pressure of Andy Hamilton's going to push Lloyd into mistakes, or do we think the flair of Lloyd is going to come through?
Well, if I was putting 10p on this final, my money would go on Andy Hamilton.
134.
But as I said earlier in the day when we were starting off the quarterfinals, I think my last 7 or 8 bets have gone down, Rod. So
yeah, you're right on stats. Andy Hamilton is by far the more consistent. But Lloyd, if he's going to win this early part of the game, he's got to get control. He's got to break Andy Hamilton early on.
190.
Brilliant. Again from Colin Lloyd, the first of this final. Yeah, I think you'd probably agree with Colin Lloyd. He's a great front runner. Not such a good chaser.
190.
What a response! 180 from Lloyd, 180 from Hamilton. It's going to be a good final, this, isn't it? Double 16.
31.
Chance then for Hamilton.
Absolutely, a big chance. It was treble 20 for double 12. Oh, he's been finishing so good. Took 137 out. Now he wants 14 for the bullseye. The bullseye to nick the throw.
59.
He wasn't far away, you know.
16.
Colin Lloyd's heart was in his mouth there.
Game
Double
shot
8
for the
is the
third
shot.
leg. Colin Lloyd.
Double 8 is what Colin Lloyd delivers. Good start to this final, isn't it? 2-1 to Lloyd. We've seen a couple of maximums. A 137 from Hamilton.
Well, this is where Colin Lloyd can really make some money. Break a leg early on, get control and stay in front. Needs a 140.
85.
That's what I said about the wasted darts at crucial times, Stuart.
Colin Lloyd's last tournament win. Can you remember when it was?
No. Is the answer. Breaking my brain.
140.
Well, I can tell you, it's round about 16 months ago. November 2006.
130.
He won a Players' Championship event in Holland. It's been a long time between drinks, as they say.
Yep, too long. Just took his eye off the ball. And in the game, it's so competitive now, especially in the early rounds of this game. You have to stay
92.
focused. And he just took his eye off the ball. But now, I have to say, this is the best today I've seen him play for a long, long time. Perhaps this will spur him on, as we said earlier on, to, start doing it right again, get on the practice board. I know he's been practicing a lot more just lately.
130.
But it's certainly paying off.
Now then, a sniff of a chance maybe for Lloyd.
95.
Just rushed the last dart there, Hamilton.
170.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big chance for Lloyd. This is the area where we say set it up. Needs one treble. Put the pressure on.
And of course, Colin Lloyd produced arguably one of the most important, or one of the biggest 170 checkouts in the history of the PDC when he won the match playing style against John Parr with a 170 finish. Now then, where's Hamilton here?
55.
Well, good opportunity here for Lloyd to break the throw. He's got 2 darts at the same treble. That's not a bad guide if you're going to miss. Just under that, nope. Be angry with himself there because the first dart was a real
52.
good dart. If you're going to miss, just above 60. It is a good dart. Now Hamilton to level the score. 20 for double top. Don't put the first one too high. He's just covered half of the double top up. Got to go to the right hand side. And you could see exactly
42.
there, Stuart. He's covered half the double top up. Big
Yeah.
chance for Lloyd.
Yeah, good shout, Rod. He made a complete mess of that.
Game
Colin
shot
Lloyd doesn't
for
know.
full flag.